Welcome to day 3 of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup 2022-23's knockout stages. And of course, the Under-17 teams from Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Delhi join Manipur, Kerala and Odisha in what has so far been a remarkable festival of football and youth development. And here is the Gandhinagar Football Club lineup. This is the side, no changes from that 1-0 win over Tetro Swadesh in the pre-quarter final from their manager Anil Patel. Some names in there have been very impressive, especially the likes of Mangal Singh and Deccan Singh Maibam. And of course, Nenaldo, who will be playing on the left-hand side. And the number 10, Manasveer Singh, is the one to watch out for. And of course, the number 3, Nelson, has been solid at right back as well for Gandhinagar Football Club, as we learn more and more about these players. Some potential options on the bench as well for Gandhinagar in the likes of Amrit Agarwal, who's got a goal to his name already in this tournament. He scored against Silvassa in group stages, and Sadiq and Sidesh Pandare are the other two options available on the bench for Anil Patel. Today's game's two tasty fixtures. It's a very tight schedule and we kick off the quarterfinals. Today's first game is between Gandhinagar Football Club and Himalayan FC. Both the teams have been very impressive, of course. The under-17s more than impressing in terms of providing entertainment and showing that there is such a depth of young talent in India. This is, of course, being played in a league-cum-knockout format, and both Gandhinagar and Himalayan FC Kinnaur have showcased that this is the requirement of the hour for Indian football, and what a platform for them to show what they are made of. And even if a few of them go and have a great career, then this is a massive, massive success. But as it looks like it, all the players have been so good, so adept at playing football the right way, that many of them will hopefully go on and have a long career in football, whether it is in India or abroad. Slightly cooler climbs compared to the last 2 days on day 3. As both the teams walk out. What a lovely entry for both the sides, of course. We must have the proper fields of a proper tournament here. And these youngsters, the under-17s, being exposed to high-quality football and playing amongst each other, surely going to raise their games. And everything is being done at the highest level. And this is the Himalayan FC lineup. A massive potential in that 11. And some of the players, including the number 11, Bhaskar Chetri, not in the lineup today, was really good. Just shows that everybody is getting a chance in the under-17s, and that everybody will have an opportunity to play and showcase their talent at this stage. And today's referee is Samson Raj, a senior man in the middle, and the two skippers, Rudra Patel of Gandhinagar Football Club and Vaifei, the number 8 of Himalayan FC. Both plays at centre-back. Rudra Patel, the skipper, he's been exceptional in defence for the side from Gujarat. As for Vaifei, the captain of Himalayan FC, he's also done very well so far in this competition. And today's match commissioner is Mr. K. Ravindran from Kerala. Chennai FC and Sudeva FC, two big teams in this tournament. But Gandhinagar, over the last few years, have made a massive mark in terms of developing Indian football. Talking about Minerva Football Academy, of course, with that rich tradition of winning so many trophies in India and continually aspiring to do more of that. They are, of course, the defending champions. All India Football Federation's Elite Academy is the most successful club in the Hero Under-17 tournament, with 3 titles to their name. A referee blows the whistle and we are underway. And this venue, Deccan Arena, it has been home to many age group tournaments in the state. And every time the players have played, the scouts have flocked and looking always to find the next big star. And this is that platform. This is the TAT tournament. And this is why it's called the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup. A tradition that may long continue in Indian football. Both the teams playing a slightly different brand of football. Himalayan, of course, likes to have that verve and energy going forward. An early free kick for the team in white. Himalayan operating down the right channel, managing to get ahead of his marker. And then checks back, getting support from the number 10, Lunben Joy, with an early crossing and acrobatic try. Didn't make any proper connection. Towards the left corner of the penalty area, ball comes in towards the far side. There's a knockback. Just couldn't keep it on target. An early chance for Himalayan Football Club. A first real foray inside the Gandhinagar FC territory. This was a good-looking ball towards the right-hand side. No one picking him out. The number 38, Tarun Kumar, absolutely free. Just couldn't plant his right footer properly. And a miss effort on target. This might just be a rude awakening for Gandhinagar Football Club in the opening minutes of this game. As I was talking about, Gandhinagar that loves to play possessional football. On the flip side, Himalayan FC likes to dig deep and hit teams on very, very quick counter-attacks. We have seen a few of them already. And how, especially the number 28, Christian Lalthal, he operates. He's got that terrific turn of pace and agility to beat any player at this age group, of course. Highly entertaining. And the team synonymous now with success in Indian football and doing their bid to develop young talent, which is a prerequisite. Lalthal and Amrit Agarwal, a lot of these names, of course, probables for what seems like a very, very bright future for India in football. And Gandhinagar FC with that headliner result, beating Mumbai City FC 3-2 in group stages. And Himalayan also played out a couple of very entertaining fixtures. That 3-all against Punjab Football Association. They really proved what they are made of. Day before yesterday, they played Rajasthan United in the pre-quarter final. They were expressing themselves, they were showing what they are made of, and none of them had their heads down, chin up always. They kept going and going. They made a positive start in this game as well. Looking more confident on the ball, Himalayan. They are used to playing here, coming all the way from Kinnaur. That is where the residential academy is. The number 6, Misau, taking the throw-in. He scored in the last game, the last group game rather, against Real Leon. And Himalayan FC were placed in Group F along with Punjab FA, Real Kashmir, Kumayu Heroes and Real Lona FC. They finished second, collected 8 points from 4 matches. They finished second in Group F, still unbeaten in this competition. 3 victories and a couple of draws. Though the start for them in this competition was a bit of a struggle. Played out that 0-0 on 23rd December against Real Kashmir, followed by that entertaining 3-all against Punjab FA. Their landmark result was on 27th December, 8-0 against Kumayu Heroes, riding on a brilliant hat-trick from Christian Lalthal, the youngster from Mizoram. He is the side's top goal scorer with 6 goals. And his strike partner, Mate, on 5 goals. Mate also scored a brace on that particular game. Gandhinagar Football Club, they also finished second. Placed in Group E along with Srinidhi, Mumbai City FC and Silvassa United. They have won 3 out of the 4 group matches. And lost the last one against Srinidhi Deccan, who finished as the group toppers. Made their en route into the quarter-final, beating Tetros Swadesh United, the club from Himachal Pradesh, by a solitary goal in the pre-quarter final. The day before yesterday, thanks to that strike on the 92nd minute by Mangal Singh, the number 11, who's playing on the right wing. Aditya Pandya very much central, and Ninaldo on his left. The midfield triangle composed of Deccan Singh, Manasveer and Haukip. Sabir Khan keeping his place between the sticks. Here comes Gandhinagar, a very tame left footer, and no troubles whatsoever for Devananda. The young goalkeeper from Manipur not getting a lot of distance on his goal kick. And Ninaldo, the number 7, is very impressive in this tournament, always looking to go at his marker, not shy at all. And even this man is Zwala, has been very impressive as many as games I have seen, omnipresent at left back. He's got big lungs, great power going up and down the pitch. 50 minutes now, slowly will graduate to last for 90 minutes. That is a challenge. The Himalayan Football Club, they like to get on the ball early, try to stoke it around in defense before playing that arrow through ball through the middle. Christian and Mate clearly are the target mans up top, and that's how they programmed. Try and find him, support him. And Vaifei, the skipper, marshalling the team from behind. Great to realize are the qualities of these young players after watching them over this last few days. And not the last day of action, of course. A flurry of games coming up tomorrow as well. And on 31st Jan, we close on what has been a very, very memorable tournament so far. On the number 10, Manasveer barging in on the number 38, Tarun Kumar of Himalayan Football Club. Vaifei, the skipper, taking it, delivered straight inside the Gandhinagar area. The right full back fumbles. A chance might open up for the team in white, but no nonsense clearance there from Yasir Khan. Here is Nelson. He is the designated throw-in taker for the side as well. Very, very solid on his challenge. Looks one for the future. Devananda in goal, trying to play out from the back confidently. And of course, great to see modern day principles being applied by the kids. Gone are the days when Indian football was known for hit and run. Midfield battle is getting a lot more interesting. The number 11, Mangal Singh, winning the header on that occasion. Is switching it out wide on the near right. Too much weight on that pass. No troubles whatsoever for the Himalayan defense. Devananda has conceded only 4 goals in this tournament. Christian and Mate do have a habit of combining to devastating effect, as Himalayan have scored 15 goals in this tournament. 3 goals per game on average. 4 of them have come in the first half and 11 in the second. The number 15 skips away the challenge towards Lunben Joy. He collects it just outside the box. He's got Tarun for support. Here's Prakash. Couldn't quite control it. This might be a breakaway move for Gandhinagar. It's Pandya getting support from Ninaldo. Well seen there by Himalayans. Number 4, Prakash, making a very vital interception. Shaped up in a 3-5-2. Rajneesh Chetri is the head coach. He has been with the side's the senior team as well. That features. And here is the only chance for Himalayan FC. Gandhinagar switched off at the back. And we have the first goal of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup quarter-final round. And look at that ball, slightly ahead of the defense line, looked suspiciously offside, but the flag stayed down. And Tarun Kumar with a defense-splitting pass. And a fine finish by the number 28, Christian Lalthalzwala, is netting his 7th of this competition. And a breakneck beginning for Himalayan FC. And we have a goal within the first 10 odd minutes. A bitter blow for Gandhinagar. They've conceded 6 times before coming into this defensive era. A chance might open up for Pandya. The goalkeeper gets there first. Collects it on the line. He's asking for a corner, Aditya Pandya. But his complaints go unheard. It was lofted forward. A misjudgment from Zwala. And almost exploiting the space behind the defender, Aditya Pandya. Ninaldo switching flanks and now operating down the right. He's been clustered around by 4 white shirts. Got to get the ball out of their feet quickly. Mang Manasveer combining with Ninaldo. No space. By Vaifei on that occasion. Tarun Kumar just playing closer to defense. During the transition, they do shape up in a 3-5-2, but the full-backs, the likes of Lunbin Joy and Misau, they track back and make it a 5-3-2 to shore up the defense when the opposition is in possession. This is Anil Patel, the head coach of Gandhinagar Football Club. He is an UEFA A license holder, interestingly. He learnt his trade in England. Gandhinagar Football Club, they do start with a flurry. Day before yesterday, slightly bamboozled by the fact they didn't score against Tekra Swadesh in the first half after dominating most of the proceedings. Tekra Swadesh really dug deep and gave a great account of what a fine defensive team they are. There's that layoff for the number 4. No pace on the cross and comfortable in the end for Shabir Khan. His first real involvement into the game has been beaten by Christian Strike. He keeps the ball in play. Ninaldo accelerating down the right. Quickly closed down. Manasveer trying to bulldoze his way through. Plenty of cover inside the Himalayan FC defense. Another ball over the top. A neat header away. Not too far though. Retrieved by the number 8. He keeps going. Takes on his first marker. And lost his foot in. The number 20 of Himalayan. Back on the ball. There's Deccan Singh. Tried to bring it down and combine with Aditya. Defending in numbers, Himalayan Football Club. As we approach the first quarter of this game. Himalayan FC leading by that strike from Christian Lalthalzwala. Try to keep the ball in play, but wins a throw-in very cleverly. Coming off a white shirt in the end. Mangal Singh was the man cleverly buying the throw-in. All the tall boys getting inside the box for that corner. It still hasn't been clear by Himalayan FC defense. Somehow managing to hang on to it, Devananda in the end. And a quick release from the goalkeeper. And the tackle on mate is solid. There is Rajneesh Chetri, the head coach of Himalayan FC Kinnaur. And as I was mentioning, he is in charge of Himalayan's senior side as well that competes in the Himachal Pradesh League. Playing down the left, and Ronaldo has scored a wonderful goal after all the goal mouth drama that happened. And in case you are not aware, we are live, of course, on YouTube, on the Indian football team's YouTube page. Spread the word across the social media. The Hero Under-17 Youth Cup is underway. All the actions unmissable. Given away in a great area. The number 15 leaves it for the number 20. He plays it across and might be the second one. Went straight at Sabir Khan. A good ball across the face of goal from the number 20, Sai Len. Sai Len got his name on the score sheet against Kumayu Heroes. And Anil Patel must be happy with the way his boys have started this game. Rajneesh Chetri on the flip side, slightly on the back foot. He needs to regroup his strategy, even though a lot of time left. That really looked a tasty ball onto the far side. Just keeping the side motivated from the touch line, passing on encouraging words. He's got the likes of Amrit Agarwal on the bench. And Amrit Agarwal scored that stunning goal against Silvassa. And that was Gandhinagar's opening game of this competition. A 3-1 victory. But they're heavily missing their top goal scorer, Puthviraj Gosavi. Due to an ankle injury, he's out of the competition. He scored 5 goals. The youngster, including a hat-trick against the likes of Mumbai City FC. And that was a 3-2 win for Gandhinagar. Which goes on to show this team has got the courage and character to bounce back. And getting few combinations going here. A long chase for Manasveer. Keeps it in play. Space denied once more by the Himalayan FC fullback. Zuwala is having a very solid game on left back. This is a 50-50 chance. The keeper is off his line. Tries to grab hold of it. Mangal Singh was also interested for it. A beautiful lofted pass. Slightly tricky for the goalkeeper. The ball just spun back. That is one of the challenges playing in AstroTurf. It takes time to get accustomed to the bounce and spin of the ball. Sometimes it just stops and sometimes it just fizzes away. The team in black at the moment, Gandhinagar Football Club, playing with a bit of a fire. A very high defensive line, they can do that. They are a confident side. And Himalayan FC in white. They've been faultless so far. And the confidence trying to make that happen from behind. And the persistence that they want to play that way. And ever since scoring that opening goal, the Himalayan Football Club have found it slightly hard to come out in the attacking area. But the likes of Christian Zuala and Mate will be helping them do that. The team in black, Gandhinagar Football Club, falling back very quickly. And Himalayan FC at present with the tactic to reserve energy and have a tendency of scoring Some late goals, even though they did immediately equalize in the first game that they have played. He's soaking up all the pressure at the moment. The team in white, Himalayan FC. Gandhinagar, they can't find the final ball yet. They're looking for a space to shoot. They're quickly outnumbered, crowded out. Or rather, here is Mangal, turning his man, finds a yard to cross it in, plucks it out of the air. Devananda. His heroics continues in goal, and he will certainly claim that all day long. And it seems like Himalayan is preparing to make a change. And let's see whether that brings any change in dimension of the gameplay. It's Gandhinagar Football Club all over them at present. Just orchestrating play from midfield. Here's the bridge between attack and defense. Gandhinagar's number 14, Deccan Singh. There is Haukip, plays it forward. A good block from Parkash. And we have the first change of this game, the number 5, Vikram Singh, a centre back coming on in place of the number 20, Sai Len, who seems like has picked up a knock. An attacking midfielder going off and a defender coming in. Quite interesting from Rajneesh Chetri. Maybe he will be looking to protect this lead, be slightly conservative. They've got the lead. Now it's all about holding on to it. As Manasveer looking to make inroads for Gandhinagar. Here they come once more. Nice combination play by the team in black, and he stabs it from an acute angle. Deccan Singh was the man. The angle was never friendlier for the number 14, but still managing to get the shot away. That is the sign of a good attacker, when your instinct is to shoot. Unlucky this time, but hopefully next time he will get a lot more on that. He's got the power, just lacked in direction. And outside of the boot pass, too much pace on it. Pandya unable to control. And they have defeated the heavyweights Rajasthan United in the pre-quarter final. Himalayan FC, a brace from Mate. Both Mate and Christian Zwala have scored 11 goals in combined out of the total 15. 90% of the goals have come from the strikers. That is always a positive sign for a head coach. And Anil Patel is missing his top goal scorer, Prithviraj Gosavi. Commendable finishing against Mumbai City on 25th December. And so just a bit of advice from the technical area for Gandhinagar FC players who've had most of the ball, just making sure that the right decisions are taken. Here they come, attack on the opposite end. The goalkeeper was very, very alert, Devananda. Himalayan FC just making sure they make the right decisions in the final third. And that is one area they need to improve drastically. They're getting into the scoring zones, but only the finishing, the end product is missing for the time being. This is the age, the under-17s, where you tend to absorb as much as possible. And even on the sidelines, the coaches are continuously talking. The kids getting a bit of a know down in terms of different styles and different ways to look at the game. A different approach to the sport. It's an exchange of footballing knowledge from the highest level of the sport. Gandhinagar saw a similar kind of dominance day before yesterday, but not been rewarded with a goal in the first half. Win or lose is secondary, but they will expect to hit the back of the net sooner rather than later. The game is getting a bit claustrophobic, confined in midfield mostly. Was trying to spot the run of Ninaldo with that overhead pass. Very steady and vigilant in defense, Himalayan FC. Gandhinagar Football Club going out all guns blazing, but yet to breach the Himalayan defense. The coordination and organization is absolutely superb from Rajneesh Chetri. That could change though. A forward ball from Haukip. Asking a bit too much from Ninaldo. He's closely marked today by Zuala. Here's the man on your screen, the number 14. Having a solid game. And Ninaldo to take the throw in for Gandhinagar Football Club. Slightly loose there from the number 8, Haukip. Back to Ninaldo, dug out for Haukip. He's quickly pressed down by a couple of white shirts of Himalayan. Very, very difficult to break the defensive barrier. A good clean catch for Devananda. As we approach almost the half-an-hour mark here at the Deccan Arena in Hyderabad. The I-League side, Srinidhi FC's home turf. It is the team from Himachal Pradesh leading by a 1-0 against the side from Ahmedabad. Can they double their lead though? A teasing ball in from Lunben Joy. Going direct, Shabir Khan. Here is Vikram. An overhead ball. The number 28, Tarun, getting underneath it. And now slipping in the number 50. He draws a fine save of Shabir Khan. And Mate was in on goal. Beautiful work between the sticks from Shabir. Quickly getting down and closing down the shooting space. He had his angles covered. It's going to be the first corner of this game, but after the drinks break. So many boys now from the northeast. The Nelson and Meiraba, the two fullbacks of Gandhinagar FC, doing so well in the wide fullback zones. Even when it comes to senior football in India, including the Hero I-League. This is the one and only goal of this match, scored by Christian Nalthazwala. And Tarun Kumar with a wonderful through pass. And the Gandhinagar FC defense caught flat-footed. They looked very, very fluid up top in the opening exchanges. Himalayan FC making themselves available between a couple of dark shirts. Approaching towards the final third with a clever passing. Mostly short passing build-up, breaking the lines to nullify the pressure. And India, of course, with a great depth in the full-back's position, whether it's right or left. And oddly enough, even at central defensive midfield, those are the three areas where Indian players tend to do very, very well. Here comes the corner, beautifully taken. A header coming off a dark shirt, it's still in play. In and around the penalty spot, but smacked away in the end. Collected by Zwala, and he recycles it into the box and just drops ahead of the keeper. No damage done. A ball in from the left, easily dealt with by Mehraba. Still involved in a tussle. Haukip on the overlap is Zwala, leaving it for the number 6, who delivers a tasty looking ball. And just couldn't get his head onto it. Having slight advantage in air, the Gandhinagar FC defenders. And they've got good height on them. Play to the feet is more like it. When they keep the ball in the deck, Gandhinagar Football Club, they tend to reap dividends. Good to see Anil Patel's side weathering the early storm and now moving all out and in search of that equalizer. They need to respond quickly enough. Mangal is on his bike down the left hand side, couple of step overs. Mangal keeps going, checks back onto his right side, picks out Haukip, who squares it for the number 14, who thought about the shot and then changing his game plan. Excellent pass from Manas Veer. Just caught the turf. A disappointing cross down the right. A beautiful pass from Manas Veer, but that cross got to do better on that occasion. Deccan Singh, one back in a great area. Toe poke from Ronaldo. Manas Veer's cross, beautifully controlled by the number 9 Pandya. He laid back looking for Haukip and quickly converging onto Deccan Singh. The danger is still not averted though. The ball comes in once more. Pandya this time had a clear sight on goal. A very vital touch from Vikram Singh. Clearing the danger in exchange of a corner. Pandya controlling it wonderfully and took it on the turn. Good block coming in from the centre back. Away by the Himalayan defence. Looking to pour forward. Mate plays it across and almost approaching towards Tarun Kumar. A gutsy defending from Yasir Khan. And almost rolling on to the number 38 spot, Tarun Kumar, one of the deepest sitting midfielder, moving into attacking position. A free-flowing football here from Himalayan Football Club. Here comes the ball in from Parkash. End-to-end action. The last 5 to 6 minutes. 10 minutes of regulation time remaining in the first half. Space down the left. Mangal Singh. He's accompanied by Haukip and Manas Veer. Here is Deccan. Scanning the scenario. Opting to play it short. Attempted pass. Well seen there by Zwala.
Your man is free.
He has been the standout performer so far. Himalayan FC's left back. This time the left flank is overloaded by the team in black, Gandhinagar. The cross is low, not getting elevation on that ball sent in. Lacked height. In case you want to involve Aditya Pandya's tall figure, you need to get height on your crosses. On that occasion it was below knee level, making it easy for Himalayan FC's centre backs. There's the pull back from Manasveer. It's still with Gandhinagar. Just whistled over the crossbar. Got to keep it down and underneath the crossbar. Seemed like there was a deflection because the referee has indicated for a corner. The third corner of this game, second for Gandhinagar. Delivered by the number 11, and the header coming in from Meiraba. Straight to the keeper. Coming in from behind, excellent leap to beat his marker. Not much power on that header, more of a shader from the number 30. Mismanaged in midfield, keeping the ball ticking, the likes of Haukip and Manasveer, making sure the Gandhinagar play according to the tempo they are setting. And that kind of confidence in the middle of the park is really important. Expecting a much faster paced game in the second half from Gandhinagar. That's been the trend. Just to manage to sit back and defend deep. Trying to find the gaps in the Himalayan defense. The Himalayan haven't allowed too many of those, but there have been a few half chances for Gandhinagar to break forward. Looking long into the box. Prakash with the clearance and throw in for Gandhinagar Football Club. For Himalayan FC, pardon me. Zwala, Tarun Kumar loses out in possession. The team in white. A chance for a counter. Pandya has got a man running down the center. Delayed a bit too much in releasing the ball. That is where he got to mature, the young attacker. Got to look up and look sideways. Haukip. Deccan Singh. Route 1 ball. Comfortably cleared by Himalayan FC. Can they formulate this move into something meaningful? Not really. Football in Gandhinagar is really a sport that is played with great enthusiasm and excitement. Football is not just a sport, but it is love and passion and devotion among the people. It is played with great interest because some people in Gandhinagar are found to be very, very fond of this sport. The Indian Institute of Technology that is located at Gandhinagar takes the initiative of organizing the leagues of football players annually, where players from different parts of the country take active interest. Meanwhile, they'll have to defend this free kick. It's from a scoring area, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. And it's Himalayan Football Club looking good for their second. It's going to be Ben Joy taking it. Goes for it. A forgettable one, rather. Got to hit the target from that kind of a position more often than not. Not testing the goalkeeper on this occasion. Shabir Khan pulling off a great save. Keeping mate at bay. Otherwise could have been Second goal for Himalayan FC. A very, very crucial save in the context of this game. They're keeping his side in the match. And Gandhinagar will surely owe this save to their young goalkeeper, Shabir Khan.
Fall back!
For Deccan Arena, this is the first national level tournament held in Telangana under the auspices of the Telangana Football Association. The preliminary stage of the tournament was played across India with 49 teams taking part, and that number has now whittled down to the last 8. Srinidhi Deccan were the hosts of Group E, overcame teams like Mumbai City, Gandhinagar and Jaipur ITFC, and Silvassa United FC as well to top their group without losing a single match. Srinidhi's entry into the Hero I League has been a massive impetus for football in Hyderabad. Unlucky result last night, lost to Sudeva Delhi in the pre-quarter final, the under-17s. Later in the day, Classic Football Academy will be taking on Punjab State FA. That is a 3 p.m. kickoff at the similar venue. Tried to knock the ball past the defender. The number 15 mate. Body barge there from Yasir Khan, the number 6. And we have the first booking of this game. That was very, very nasty from the centre back. He had to take one for his team. Could have been a clear run on goal from mate. The way he was gathering pace. Just a body barge from Yasir. It is a great step forward for Srinidhi Deccan Football Club to host the final rounds of the Under-17 Youth Cup 2022-23 and be able to give a platform and foundation for the young and upcoming footballers to showcase their talent. Went in tight on the number 15. Look at that challenge. Obstruction foul from Yasir. Rightly spotted by Samson Raj, the referee. The Himalayan Football Club will be looking to make the most of this set-piece opportunity before going into the break with the captain's armband now, Vikram Singh, the man who's come on in the first half itself, replacing Sai Len. Easily cleared away by the Gandhinagar defense. The pass just slightly behind Mangal Singh. Is working tirelessly in midfield, the number 11. Having plenty of the ball, but nothing to show for their efforts so far. Another direct ball into the box. Running out of play once more. Aditya Pandya was chasing it. That was the delectable lob. The third time he's tried that in this game. Deccan Singh. And getting the weight completely wrong. Shouts of a penalty. The referee says play on. And charging into the box. The team in white. Mate is complaining he was pushed from behind. The referee was close to the incident and he waves play on. 3 minutes added on to the regulated 45. Let me remind our viewers, in case it's all square, at the end of 90 minutes there's going to be direct penalty shootout. No extra time. The under-17 category. Chennai FC as well won it last night in penalty shootout. Coming across to snuff out the danger. Meraba. Both the left backs though, very, very impressive. Meraba of Gandhinagar Football Club and Zwala of Himalayan FC. And now comes out to Misau. I haven't seen much of him in the first half. Manas Veer and Deccan of Gandhinagar must have the most number of touches in the first 45 minutes. And none of them is productive. But meanwhile, Aditya Pandya had a chance. A weak try. On either side could have been problematic for the goalkeeper. But went straight at him. Lacked power and direction, that attempt. Rajneesh Chhetri needs a half time more than anyone else now. He'll have to go back to the drawing board and rethink his plan. Address the mistakes that his young guns have committed in the first half, so that they come out strong in the second 45 minutes. And ever since taking that lead, it's been all Gandhinagar. And no such clear-cut scoring opportunity for the team in black. Lunben Joy escaping the first challenge. Puts a break on his run. Looking for that switch out wide. Beautifully chested down by Nelson, who is just coming inside. Mangal Singh with a diagonal in a lot of space, got to keep it in play. Linaldo managing to do so. He is up against Parkash, but the offside flag went up against the youngster from Manipur. Linaldo, he scored a couple of goals in this tournament. The first one against Silvassa in the opening game. The second one against Jaipur Institute on 29th December, and that was Gandhinagar's third group game. Asking for a corner. The referee says goal kick. It's going to be the last action of the first half. Samson Raj already taken the whistle on his mouth and he blows it. So the first 45 minutes comes to an end. It's been a very, very entertaining game of football at the Deccan Arena in Hyderabad. Himalayan with a quick strike. Christian getting his name on the score sheet on the 11th minute mark. But Gandhinagar Football Club, after conceding the goal, getting closer and closer. Aditya Pandey with a couple of shots outside the box. But wasn't enough to taste the Himalayan goalkeeper, Devananda. The first quarter-final kicking off at the Deccan Arena. It's been an action-packed first 45 minutes. That was the goal, a beautiful ball from Tarun Kumar. Taking it to another level is the young striker from Mizoram, Laltha Zwala. A couple of chances from the corner. Meiraba also getting his head onto it. Manas Veer with a couple of good balls inside the box and a couple of darting runs down the right and left, and Deccan Singh sending in a couple of lofted passes. But standing firm in the first 45 for the Himalayan FC defense. This was slightly debatable, this call. A shoulder barge from the defender Parkash. The referee said nothing doing. Aditya Pandya's shot went straight to the keeper. That's all from the first 45. So at half time, it's Gandhinagar Football Club 0, Himalayan FC 1. We'll come back shortly after this break. Welcome back to the second half action from the Deccan Arena in Hyderabad. The second half between Gandhinagar Football Club and Himalayan FC as we kick off the first quarter-final. And it is 1-0 at the break in favour of Himalayan FC, and thanks to that strike on the 11th minute mark from Christian Laltalzuala. Has been played at a league cum knockout format, and 49 teams participated across the country, and now remaining the final 8. We kick off proceedings for the second 45, and the team in black, Gandhinagar, will be operating from the left to right on your screen, and defending their goal on right are the team in white, Himalayan Football Club. Himalayan FC have also made a change as well right at the beginning of the second half. We'll confirm you shortly. Bhaskar Chetri coming in for Tarun. Bhaskar did start against Rajasthan United in the pre-quarter final. The second time he's had to do with a place on the bench. The number 11. And surprising to see Rajneesh Chetri taking off Tarun, who provided that goal in the first half. It's been a very entertaining game. And here comes Gandhinagar, chance to equalize, and a low and accurate volley finds the bottom corner. And Aditya Pandya, after several efforts in the first half, and finally one in the beginning of the second, reaping dividends for the number 9. And we are back on level terms here at the Deccan Arena. And it's the number 9, Aditya Pandya, draws things on level terms. And Gandhinagar Football Club striking right at the beginning of the second half within just a minute and a half. This is what I was talking about in the first half. They are known for making remarkable comebacks. That is the sign. Over sent off to the number 6 of Gandhinagar Football Club. Yashir Khan, he was booked in the first half for that nasty challenge on mate. Getting another within the first 2.5 odd minutes in the second. And Gandhinagar Football Club are now down to 10 men. And just when it seemed they are creeping into this game, that yellow card, playing that red card rather, playing a spoil sport for that party. There's remaining 43 minutes of the second half, where Himalayan Football Club will be having a man's advantage. Just when they equalize and looking strong for a comeback, that red card incident. This is where the youngsters got to mature. Must have said something unparliamentary to the referee, which is why Samson Raj flaunting that second yellow and issuing that marching order. This is where experience matters. Hopefully the youngsters will learn these intangible aspects of the sport. Here comes the team in white. That driven attempt from Lunben Joy, going wide of the post. This was a chance for Lunben Joy. Himalayan, they scored 11 goals in the second half out of their total 16, which goes on to show they are a side who loves to score in the second 45. Especially the kind of stats they've logged into the second 45, suggesting so. Gandhinagar Football Club got to be wary of the fact of the profligacy of conceding goals in the second of 45 minutes. These are two teams which have not held back in attack. They've not held back in defense, rather. And I think tactically it's extremely interesting as how they will go about it. A handball being committed. And free kick for Himalayan. There's the Gandhinagar football club's skipper, Rudra Patel. Gets his name alongside his teammate, Yasir Khan, who's been sent off. Free kick from this long way out. Vikram Singh on top of this. Looking out wide, but too much spin on that pass. Just driving it out of play. Given that they are young players all around the under-17s, it is important to see what they can apply from what the coaches have told them. And Anil Patel have said the right things at half-time. A very different style of coaching also observed when the players walk out, when they walk in. It's positive reinforcement continually, as these are little things that these kids will turn into big takeaways. As I keep mentioning, Srinidhi really excited to host the final round of the Under-17 Youth Cup after hosting the Group E of the qualifiers with great success. Aditya Pandya looks like will be making way for Angaj, the number 18. They need a defender now. They are down to 10 men. They will look to keep this goal line intact and try and drag the game into penalty shootout. That is going to be the plan. Just shut shop, sit deep, and try to hit Himalayan FC on the counter if a chance arises. Here is Angaj replacing the goal scorer Aditya Pandya. The striker had to be sacrificed. They need a defender. Just inviting Himalayan Football Club. They will be going forward, all guns blazing. Here comes the corner. Away from the near post by Mairaba. Back into the mix. And now Gandhinagar can quickly break. Ninaldo. Haukip. Manasveer. Joining down the right full back Nelson. Looking to take on Zwala. Has been bossing the left channel for Himalayan Football Club throughout this 53-minute. A left-footed cross goes out of play. This is the time for Himalayan Football Club to get their acts together. And the number 15 may have just heard that. Runs out of space and the trailing leg committing a foul. Mate with that trailing foot. A good covering from Rudra Patel. There comes that left foot. Brings down Rudra. That looked quite scary, the way he went down. Just clattered onto the hoarding. The promotion of football at local and national level is consistent with Trinity's mission and vision, and demonstrates that they are actively contributing to the development of football at all levels, from youth to senior. Very disciplined as well, all the players, apart from that one red card incident. Not too many stoppages, very neat challenges, well-timed challenges. And all in all, the quality has been more than what you would expect from an under-17 tournament. At the same time, it is exactly what you would expect. These youngsters who've been honed so very well by these coaches. Time and again, Haukip in midfield just looking for that final pass to open up the Himalayan defense. What has been very entertaining game so far. And now he keeps going. Deccan Singh stopped on his tracks by Zwala. Mangal Singh under pressure from Himalayans, number 9. A slow passing build-up from Gandhinagar. Drifting into the channels. Mangal Singh, here's the cross in. And now collected by Nenaldo, goes for the shot. Is just off target. A good attempt from the number 7. Cutting onto his right foot and getting the shot away. A positive move from Gandhinagar Football Club, despite being 10 men on the pitch. They're still trying to express themselves. They're not held back. Misau. Haukip. On to Misau now. Leaves it for the number 28. Christian Nalton Zwala. Himalayans goal scorer. It's a header for clearance. Oh, that's a wonderful pass onto the path of Haukip. Haukip getting past the first marker. First time cross is open. Checks back onto his right. And here's the number 11 for support. Mangal Singh, he's been picked out finally by Nenaldo. He comes in diagonal. And Deccan Singh had to intervene. Falls kindly for the number 11. Testing the keeper. Stung the palms of Devananda. Initial attempt blocked by the number 8, and then quickly latching onto the second ball and managing to hit the target. Not well enough though to beat the keeper. Deccan Singh. He's been a live wire in the second half. Deccan Singh just trying to do a bit too much on his own. He's back on the ball. The number 14 just shrugged off wonderfully. A neat shoulder barge, well timed by Vaifei, the Himalayan FC skipper. Just dislodging the onrushing number 14 off the ball. A brilliant challenge. And the timing on it was absolutely perfect. The ball is still kept in play. Mangal Singh and Manasveer looking good for a cross. Is blocked off by Zwala. Gonna be a throw-in for Gandhinagar Football Club. They have conceded 7 goals in this competition out of 9 matches. They scored 9, including this one. Prithviraj Goswami's departure would have meant a lackluster season for them in the knockout stages, but Ronaldo making sure his absence is not felt. And Anil Patel is looking on intently. His team just bounced back right from the word go in the second half as we touch the hour mark here in Deccan Arena. It's 1-1 between Gandhinagar Football Club and Himalayan FC. Aditya Pandya equalizing for the team in black, who's been taken off and replaced by Angaj. And down the line, here goes Himalayan. Has gone out of play. That is what the assistant referee suggested, acknowledged by the man in the middle. A poor first touch from Ronaldo, who's playing central now. Started on the right and then drifted onto the left, and now taking that central position after Aditya Pandya being taken off. And Anil Patel bringing on a defender in Angaj Mitra Gotri. Vikram Singh with that adventurous ball. Perfectly placed was Rudra Patel, just leading his side from behind. That's a clever touch from Ronaldo, and he's unhappy with his teammate. He wanted it played back, delayed half a second. And our first time ball in by Manas Veer. Good defending from Himalayan FC. A chance to counter. Here is Mate. Still holding on to it. A crisp move. Lunbin Joy is offside. This man causing a lot of issues in the Gandhinagar defense with his direct arrowing runs. And both the coaches just passing on all the knowledge to the players, making sure the lesson they learned are passed on, and even more. Modern football operates in a different way from when they played, but the basic beauty of the sport remains the same. Slightly better though in the second half, Gandhinagar Football Club in terms of attacking. No easy task to pick the good players from the bad here, because there's been nobody bad. All of them have been extremely competitive, extremely expressive, and very, very unique in the way they play football. And in fact, even before yesterday's game between Himalayan and Rajasthan, even despite the difference in height and possibly strength between the two teams, a couple of diminutive players really caught eye. And Ronaldo in the second half has been a joy to watch in his oversized kit. And Gandhinagar also got the number 16, Amrit Agarwal, on the bench, who is also a very good midfielder. Gave a great account of his ability against Silvassa United. Looks like this one is going to go down to the wire, and expect team to take it all the way to the last minute. The team had not have forgotten that they had so many chances in the first half, Himalayan FC, to double and probably triple their lead. They did so against Real Kashmir as well in the group game, and eventually did come away with a single point. But the level of performance has been absolutely exceptional in the phases. The continuous recycling of players, they can come out, recuperate and go back right, give rest to somebody else who needs it. That's been the advantage, and that is the aim of this youth tournaments. You want to have a look at each and every player. Opens up his body, the number 11 takes it, scuffed it slightly with his side foot. That was the number 11 with the attempt, Bhaskar Chetri. Passing is a lot more incisive from Gandhinagar. Despite being a man down, it looks like some weight has been taken off their shoulder. They're expressing themselves and cut loose completely in front of goal. It's turning out to be a blessing in disguise for the side from Ahmedabad. And now Prakash looking for Mate, finds him. Mate just trying to turn his man inside out, takes a tumble. Nothing doing, says Samson Raj. Deccan Singh. Haukip keeps it in play. Playing the ball to feet inside their own half. Gandhinagar Football Club. Smart football from Anil Patel's boys. And those three in midfield in Deccan Singh, Manasveer and Haukip taking hold of the ball and setting the tempo right away in the second half. Chase is on from Mate. The keeper getting there first, Sabir Khan. We will be back with the second quarter-final that is slated for a 3 p.m. kickoff between Classic Football Academy of Manipur and Punjab State FA. Classic Football Academy coached by the former India captain Renedy Singh. They have overwhelmed the likes of East Bengal in the group stages, which were held in Imphal. Classic Football Academy in the same group along with East Bengal's Shillong Lajong and Guwahati Town Club. Renedy Singh's men topped the group. Good covering from Rudra Patel once more, using his physique to good effect. Has all the ingredients of a good defender. He has got the height, got the physique, decent anticipation, reads where the attacker is making its movement and reacts accordingly. That's the hallmark of a good defender. In order to attract more youth towards the sport, a tournament of this stature are of utmost importance. All the corners so far have been pinpoint. None of them went out of play. And a shot from distance. Keeper spills it and the number 28 turns it in from close range. But the flag has gone up. The goal has been ruled out for offside. Christian, for a moment, started celebrating his second goal, but the assistant referee with the flag up. A pile driver from distance just ricochets off Sabir Khan's chest. And a poacher's finish from Christian. Won't count. Here is Zuala. And out of play. Anil Patel with some words of advice. The same goes on for Rajneesh Chhetri, who had the better opening, of course. The team probably with the best chance of the game. A few youngsters have come over to watch this team's play. Always great interest in who's going to be the next big star for India. These are the stepping stones towards becoming an important athlete for the national team and for the many clubs peppered across the subcontinent. Just a lesson in there for the youngsters that sometimes you got to contain yourself in your football celebrations. It's a game of emotion, and if they learn sooner, it will help them in what we hope will be a long, long career. But nice scene there in terms of what goes behind, in terms of shaping up a youngster's mentality about the game, because learning is right up there as the mission of this league. The youngsters, the budding players watching this great pull when so many teams participate. It means football is now a serious sport to be considered in India. Just that All India Football Federation showed so much commitment in aiding the development. It is indeed a testament that things are going in the right direction. Manas Veer is utilizing the space in midfield. Not shot shy at all. Him and his midfield partner, Deccan Singh and Haukip. And the number 14, Deccan Singh, is very direct. Those are the two players who've been very threatening in the second half from Gandhinagar's perspective. The set pieces have really, especially the corners, have impressed me. All of them so perfect from the youngsters. And in case you are watching and you are older than them and cannot manage to take a corner, this is something you should look at. Quality set pieces in this tournament. I cannot remember a single corner going out of play. A testament to the type of quality evident on the pitch. Are we steering at a penalty shootout? And Ronaldo, still about 18 minutes of regulation time remaining into this as we approach towards the last quarter. A couple of minutes away from the last quarter. Deccan Singh out-muscles that challenge. Just above the halfway line. A mate has been offloaded. Seizing it though in halfway with termination. Taking it into his stride, Bhaskar Chhetri. Bhaskar Chhetri with an early release inside the box. A low cross, comfortably gathered by Sabir. Spot on so far with his tactic, Anil Patel, in the second half. Another forward pass. Rudra Patel, very, very alert. Tries to stay close to the ball. Closing the gap with his centre-back partner. In the middle of the park, especially the final third, is slightly congested. As the Gandhinagar Football Club getting more numbers back behind the ball. And we have the second water break of this game. It's 1-1 in the 75th minute mark. Himalayan Football Club started the scoring in the first half. Tarun Kumar with a beautiful weighted pass for Christian, who made no mistake in finding the back of the net. This was the opening goal of the game in the first half. And then Aditya Pandya with the equalizer at the beginning of the second 45. It's all square here at the Deccan Arena. Himalayan FC from Kinnaur, the first professional club from Himachal Pradesh to participate in the Youth League. Tektro Swadesh United was the other one. Tektro Swadesh seems like going to participate in the I-League Division 2 this year, the senior side. Oh, clearly a foul, raised foot by Ninaldo. The number 7 has been penalized. And just a reminder to our viewers, there's going to be no extra time in case it stays this way. It's going to be direct penalty shootout to decide which team approaches the semi-final of the Hero Youth Cup 2022-23. The under-17 category are live on the YouTube channel of the Indian football team. Here comes the free kick, keeper a long way out of his mark. Getting the header away was Vikram Singh. Just couldn't manage to hit the back of the net. A teasing ball in from Mate. Finding the head of Vikram Singh. Just couldn't keep the header on target. Sabir Khan may have been beaten if that founded the back of the net. Free kick now for Gandhinagar inside their own territory. Deccan Singh will look to pump this one straight into the area. Too much height on it, making it comfortable for the centre back. Clearing his lines quite comfortably. Vaipei, the Himalayan skipper. Angaj. Throw in taken quickly. Mangal Singh, and now interested for it is Manasveer. Hot on the heels of Zwala is Mangal. Still twisting and turning. Oh, tried that clever turn. Penaldo. Didn't work out. And a shot from distance and a fingertip save from Devananda. Tips it over the crossbar. A vicious attempt from Gandhinagar's number 3, Nelson, the right full back, coming central from about 35 yards out. And in the end, Devananda redeeming himself with a wonderful save. The football coaching centers that are located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat are very good at providing professional training to the people of Gandhinagar in football and various other sports of interest. Football is a game that is played not only in Gandhinagar but all throughout Gujarat. This game has got into the lifestyle of the people, and there are constant efforts being made by the government of Gujarat in order to provide this game a strengthening position in the city. And Gandhinagar precisely serves to be the perfect location for the coaching centers. Hits the side netting, Mate. The angle was too narrow. And Christian was completely free in the center. Once again getting across. Meruba. 10 minutes of regulation time left. Seems like we are approaching towards the penalty shootout until there's a late drama in this game. Once again swung in, towering header from Meruba. A shot from distance blocked off by the Gandhinagar defense, picking up the loose pieces. Nenaldo venturing forward with the ball. Gandhinagar's number 7, silky skills, and look at that layoff from Manasveer. Playing it back inside the box for the number 7. Is surrounded by a couple of white shirts and just lost sight of the ball is Mangal Singh, and the move breaks off. One back in a great area. There's the through pass. Keeper is off his mark and slipping it in. Oh, hits the side netting. So unlucky, Gandhinagar Football Club. That slipped attempt from Nelson, marginally missing the target. And lucky escape for Himalayan Football Club, who looked completely disjointed in the second half. Now pushing men forward. Himalayan FC attempted reverse pass. Didn't come off. He's been invited to send in those diagonals and just takes it away from the waiting striker in mate. And that flick header behind. Try to redeliver the ball inside the box. Manasveer doing his share of defensive duty. That searching ball straight to the keeper. Rajneesh Chetri will be looking to inject a fresh pair of legs. He's got a lot of options on the bench. Davinder Singh could be a good option. Looks like he's opting for a double change. Davinder and Mridul Karmakar is getting ready on the touchline. Likely to come on. That's a wonderful pass. Mate bringing it down expertly. Trying to find Christian. Picks him out. Shoots it on the turn. Easily brushed off the ball. The number 28. Regulation time of the last 7 minutes. Holding fort at the back. Rudra Patel and Yasir and Meruba. Yasir Khan is the player who was issued the marching order. A couple of games also going to the penalty shootout yesterday. Chennai beating Garhwal Football Club 9-8 in penalty shootout. And Odisha lost to Muthoot FA 6-5. Ended 1-1. Stipulated 90 minutes. Door opens up down the right. A great takedown. Mangal Singh loses out. There could be a one-on-one chance, and almost through on goal was made. The offside flag went up. This will now allow time for Rajneesh, for Anil Patel rather, to make those two changes. The number 17, Sidesh Pandare, will be coming on. And Amrit Agarwal as well. Playing his cards, Anil Patel. Howkip goes off. Sidesh and Amrit. A spate of substitution made by Anil Patel. Can there be a dramatic turnaround in this game? In the last few minutes remaining. That was the challenge on Mangal Singh. He went down. The number 11, solidly built, has been stretched out. He will be needing some treatment. There's that searching ball. Ronaldo cutting inside, but getting his foot in. Zwala putting it out of the danger zone. Slightly long for the number 14. And Zwala stepping in once more. Lunbin Joy. The Himalayan Football Club will be disappointed with their display in the second half after all that dominance in the first 45. Gandhinagar FC making a strong comeback, getting that early goal in the second half, and despite being a man down, managed to hold on and soaking up the pressure. They also created a few opportunities. And Nelson just getting closest to score in the second half. Hits the side netting. That's the closest Gandhinagar FC have come to scoring in this game. The attack is still on. Sidesh Pandare, his first real involvement in this game. Manasveer joining into the party. Deccan Singh couldn't slide in the pass. Mate Christian quickly tackled. Excellent tracking back from Deccan Singh. He was tracing his run all the way from the middle of the park. A lot of scouts and the head coaches are present on the stands watching this kids play. There's a process of scouting going on. A wonderful opportunity for these players to show what they're made of. And of course, with the matches getting streamed live across social media platforms, a chance for them surely to get noticed. And that is the ultimate mission of this Hero Under-17 Youth League. Oh, a risky pass behind, and almost snatched off his feet. And Ronaldo once again was looking very dangerous, making a direct run at the Himalayan defense. He's got quick feet, the number 7. An early cross. Shouts of handball. The referee didn't pay any heed to that appeal. Parkash. He's double teamed. Parkash wins it high for Himalayan. Play called back by Samson Raj. There was a foul committed on Nelson. Both the fullbacks getting involved into a battle of their own. There's that sliding challenge. Another player going into the referee's book. 5 minutes of additional time. And a chance here for Himalayan Football Club to reclaim the lead. Is Vikram Singh with the set piece. Ball floated into the far post. Lunben Joy will look to keep that in play. Gazing for support. A couple of black shirts getting in the way. Cleans up the danger. The Gandhinagar FC defense line. They got to be very careful. Last 4 minutes of this game. This Himalayan Football Club all over the team in black. They got to weather the storm. Free kick goes the other way around. Clutching his ankle on this occasion is Mate, who was probably coming back onside after going in early. If it ends this way, a penalty shootout awaits us to decide the first semi-finalists of this season's Hero Under-17 Youth Cup. 49 teams participated in this tournament. The country's best 8 remaining. Both Himalayan FC and Gandhinagar in their mission to book their place into the last 4. It is going to be a huge result for either of the sides. But meanwhile, Ninaldo is catching up pace. The number 7 changing gears. Overplayed it slightly. He was running out of options. Had to do all by himself. Powering past a couple of white shirts. And now setting up Manasveer. A very cheap giveaway. Haukip. Zwala. Lunben Joy. Pass is blocked. And now Haukip joining in support. The trailing arm from the number 17, Sidesh. Referee waves play on. Nothing given. Meiraba not doing enough, and a shot from distance is gone over. It was dipping and swerving. A good attempt from Himalayan FC. Look at that. Even though Shabir had that covered, but still could have been a kind of a test for Gandhinagar's number 1. A minute and a half remaining. We are steering towards the third penalty shootout of this competition. We had a couple of penalty shootouts yesterday. But before that, Gandhinagar got to stop this attack. Not on the same wavelength, those 2 attackers. And Mate has been kept quiet the entire second half. So is Christian. They were getting heavily involved in the first half. But Himalayan Football Club who went straight away on the back foot by Gandhinagar's aggressive play at the beginning of the second half. Anil Patel will try to buy some time and make his fourth substitution. And the number 22, Sadiq, is coming on. And that's that for the number 14, Deccan Singh, who had a very, very busy game. Just stealing few important seconds. Anil Patel. A last chance for Himalayan to make something of this corner, and the header is off target. Just out jumps his marker at the far post. Meiraba was left stranded on the second post. Connecting the corner, the number 11, Bhaskar Chetri, but couldn't direct it goalwards. And so the referee Samson Raj blows the whistle. And there's going to be a penalty shootout as it's ended 1-1 between Gandhinagar Football Club and Himalayan FC at the end of the 90 minutes. It was Christian Lalthazwala's strike in the 11th minute of the first half, cancelled out on the 47th minute mark by Aditya Pandya of Gandhinagar Football Club. And now penalty shootout awaits us to decide the winner of this game and which team makes their entry into the semi-final of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup 2022-23. So task on hand for both the head coaches to decide which are the players who are going to take the penalty shots. The selection process going on. Rajneesh Chetri, his tactic has been challenged by Anil Patel. It has been a wonderful tactical battle between these two head coaches, but the way Gandhinagar fought back in the second half was absolutely commendable. Rudra Patel and Vaifei, the two skippers, to decide which team shoots first. And once Gandhinagar Football Club were down to 10 men, it was all about bravery, courage, passion and character. The team from Ahmedabad have shown that they have got the passion and character to bounce back, to hold on. They've managed to do exactly that. Himalayan Football Club psychologically is going to be slightly down. Saw that lead being wiped out. And despite having a man's advantage, couldn't utilize it. But once it's in the penalty shootout, it's anyone's game. It's more like a lottery. So both the teams going to take 5 shots each, and if it remains the same, then we move on to sudden death. Classic Football Academy and Punjab State FA surely going to keep an eye on this. They're going to play the winners of this game. They play next 3 p.m. on this particular turf. And it's Gandhinagar who is going to take the first shot. Is Amrit Agarwal, the man who's come on in the second half. Has a goal to his name in this competition. Can he put his team in the driver's seat from this spot kick? Here goes Amrit Agarwal, and he sends the keeper the wrong way. And Gandhinagar converts the first spot kick. It's 1-0 in their favour. And this is how angling it into the bottom corner, sending the keeper the wrong way, and comfortably taken.
Okay, don't come forward, okay? You can run.
And now Gandhinagar Himalayan Football Club. It's their turn now. Sabir Khan is ready. Here goes Vikram saying Shabir Khan, and he saves it. A pretty ordinary one from the centre back. An easy collection for Shabir Khan. Advantage Gandhinagar Football Club. Almost a practice save for the goalkeeper. And now Devananda. He needs to pull off some kind of heroics to keep his team in the contest. And Ninaldo. Here goes Ninaldo, and he scores. He did guess the right way, Devananda, but he increased the pace on the ball. And Ninaldo. 2-1 in favour of Gandhinagar Football Club. Look at that, did guess the right way, but impeccable placement from the youngster. And now Himalayan Football Club. They got to score this to get some kind of positivity. Is Haukip to take it. Haukip stutters and he misses it. A fine save from Sabir once again. He did commit the wrong way, but flung out his right arm. No pace on the shot. Went for placement. And Shabir Khan stops it from going in. And Gandhinagar Football Club are 2-0 up in the penalty shootout. A massive, massive advantage for the team from Ahmedabad. Shabir Khan certainly the hero this morning. Devananda. Angaj Mitra Gotri with the third spot kick, and he scores. 3-0 Gandhinagar Football Club. Look at that. Beautiful placement. A half-hearted attempt from Devananda. Slightly hesitant in committing towards the left, deciding it the second time, but it was too late by then. If Himalayan Football Club misses this one, Gandhinagar is going to march into the semi-final of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup. A very crucial kick for Himalayan Football Club, and they scores. There is still some life in this game. It's 3-1. A beautifully taken penalty. No chance this time for Sabir. Last 2 shots remaining. If this one goes in, Gandhinagar are going to be the winners. Are going to qualify for the semi-final. It is Sadiq with the most crucial penalty. Can Devananda perform some heroics? Shoots it over the crossbar. And it's still not over yet. We're going to be some late drama here. Gandhinagar Football Club misses their fourth penalty, and lifeline for Himalayan. They're still having an upper hand, Gandhinagar Football Club. If Shabir manages to save this one, they will be through to the semi-final. Pressure on the shooter, and Shabir almost did it. Too much venom on the shot from Misau. And the score is now 3-2. And the last shot remaining for Gandhinagar Football Club. They got to score this. One shot remaining for each team is going to be the skipper, Rudra Patel. Gandhinagar Football Club with one eye on the semi-final spot. The most crucial penalty of this game. Rudra Patel goes for it, and a wonderful save by Devananda. Unbelievable from the Himalayan FC goalkeeper. It's not over till it's over. And now if Himalayan Football Club manages to score this one, we will go into sudden death. And it is Christian Laltanzwala, the highest scorer of this tournament, to take this. Goes Christian, and he scores. It's 3-all. The penalty shootout ends 3-all, and we are heading into the sudden death. Calmly placed by Christian, cool as a cucumber, keeping his composure in front of goal. And it's all square after the end of the penalty shootout. Is Gandhinagar Football Club to take the first shot. The sudden death. Devananda will be high in confidence. It's beautifully poised at 3-3. Devananda is ready. Young Sidesh Pandare ahead of him. Has been brought on for situations like this. Sidesh Pandare with the run, and he scores. Converts the first penalty in sudden death. It's 4-3 for Gandhinagar.
Come on, Shabir! Goalkeeper on the line.
Prakash. And now it's his turn. Here goes Zwala. A beautifully taken spot kick. The keeper Shabir was rooted to his spot. Didn't allow him any time to react. Look at that. Zwala. It's 4-4 now. And now it's Nelson's turn. He's been brilliant throughout the game, the right full back of Gandhinagar, and it's saved by Devananda. And Himalayan Football Club, they fight back from behind. What a save. And now they got to score and convert the next spot kick. Devananda, he was high in confidence, having saved the last two spot kicks. Stops another one here at the Deccan Arena. is going to be a remarkable, scintillating and dramatic victory for Himalayan Football Club. Is Vaifei, the centre-back, to take this. Vaifei scores it! And the celebration continues here at the Deccan Arena. And it's Himalayan Football Club who qualifies into the semi-final of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup 2022-23. It's been dramatic action here at the Deccan Arena. They took the lead in the first half, which was cancelled out by Gandhinagar's Aditya Pandey in the second. Their first two shots in penalty shootout were being saved, and then Devananda pulling off some kind of heroics, saving the last two and keeping his team in the game and taking the game to sudden death. And then making his third save in the sudden death. And finally their skipper Vaifei converting it. And Himalayan Football Club, the first team to qualify into the semi-final of the 2022-23 season. This was the save from Devananda. Look at that. And Nelson, probably the biggest moment of the game. Vaifei is scoring the winner for Himalayan Football Club. Certainly today's hero of the match, the Himalayan FC goalkeeper Devananda. What a comeback. A brilliant fight back indeed from Himalayan Football Club. And Gandhinagar will be dejected. Pretty less to choose between the two teams, the way the second half progressed. And Gandhinagar Football Club will be taking the learnings of this tournament into big takeaways for the future. Devananda is certainly the future star. And this is how the first quarter-final kicked off here at the Deccan Arena between Gandhinagar Football Club and Himalayan FC. Both the teams had a very impressive campaign in their group games, both of them qualifying, being the group runners-up. This was the opening goal from Christian Laltanzwala. And look at that pass, beautifully working it into the channel. A couple of long balls sent inside the box. Was harmless in the end. Kept on pushing and pushing men forward. Gandhinagar Football Club, but that goal eluded them. And this was a very close call from the referee. A lunging effort inside the box, and Aditya Pandya right at the stroke of the half time with that attempt. And the second half beginning on a brighter note for Gandhinagar. A low accurate volley nestled into the bottom corner. Aditya Pandya bringing back his team into the game, and the long shot from distance. Devananda with the heroics, and Vaifei is scoring the spot kick and confirming his team's semi-final spot. And the next game coming up 3 p.m. Between Punjab's State FA and Classic Football Academy of Manipur. Do not forget to tune in 3 p.m. on the YouTube channel of the Indian football team. Goodbye.